Hello students, welcome to Disha classes. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe, like this video and hit the bell icon. कृपया चॅनल सबस्क्राईब करा आणि या व्हिडिओला लाईक करा. नवीन व्हिडिओ पाहण्यासाठी बेल आयकॉनवर क्लिक करा. पहा इथे व्हिडिओमध्ये आपल्याला लाईकचा ऑप्शन, सबस्क्राईबचा ऑप्शन आणि बेलचा ऑप्शन दिलेला आहे. तुम्ही आमचा व्हिडिओ पाहिला तर नक्की सबस्क्राईब करा. Okay. Now today we see arithmetic progression practice set 3.1. Okay. In last video we see the theory part which is based on the practice set 3.1. Just we recall what we see in the last video. Okay. See now. We see that is in a sequence if difference is tn plus 1 minus n is constant, then the sequence is called as an arithmetic progression. Given sequence is there, then how we decide it is an arithmetic progression or not? Then we have to take the difference. How we find that difference? That is tn plus 1. This one see now. Tn plus 1 minus tn. If this difference for any two consecutive number is remains constant, then it is arithmetic progression. In an AP, the difference between the two consecutive terms is constant and it is denoted by D. If it is AP, then we have to confirm that. If it is AP, then we have to confirm that the difference between the two consecutive terms is remains constant. Means, if it is AP, then difference is constant. If difference is constant, then the given sequence is an AP. Means we have to take the meaning vice versa. The difference D can be positive, negative or zero. Means if we solve some examples, then in some examples difference may be positive, may be negative or sometimes it is also zero. Then we see again here in an AP the first term is A. We consider here first term is A and common difference is D. Then the terms in the sequence are A plus D, A plus 2D and so on. See now. For example, I am taking here 2, 5, 8, 11 dash dash dash. Okay. Then the first term is 2. Then next term is 2 plus 3. Okay. Next term is 5 plus 3. Next term here 5 plus 3. Next term is 8 plus 3. Means in given sequence here we added the 3. Okay. Means it is an AP. Then if we compare this, first term is 2. Okay. Second term is 2 plus 3. Third term is 2 plus twice the 3 means it is a 6. Okay. And next term 2 plus we take here 3D means it is an 8. See it is an 9. 3D means 9. Okay. Means we in short state that in n sequence we can find the terms as first term is A, second term is A plus D and third term is A plus 2D. The next term is A plus 3D and so on. Okay. Means in short we see what is an AP, what is the common difference and the value of common difference. It may be positive, negative or zero and we can form an AP if the first term A and the common difference is given. Then how we find the sequence? That is first term in the sequence is A, second term in the sequence is A plus D, third term in the sequence is A plus 2D and so on. Okay. On that basis, now we start here practice set 3.1. Okay. See that what is the question first? Which of the following sequence are AP? If they are AP, then find the common difference. Means two questions are asking here. Such questions are asking in our board exam for 2 marks or it may be for 1 mark. First, we have to state that given sequence is AP or not. And if it is AP, then we find common difference. Okay. For this, we are taking here first equation. That is example number 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. We have to state that it is AP or not. For that, we are considering the terms. First, we consider here T1 is equal to 2, T2 is equal to 4, T3 is equal to 6, and T4 is equal to 8. Okay. To state that it is an AP or not, first we find here difference. How we find difference? There is a formula, that is Tn plus 1 minus Tn. Okay. Then we have to take the difference between the two consecutive terms. So here find D is equal to, that is T2 minus T1. Second term in the equation is 4. 4 minus 2, that is equal to 2. Then again we find the difference between the next term, that is T3 minus T2. Then we see in the given example which is a T3, that is T3 is equal to 6. Then we take 6 minus T2 is a 4. 6 minus 4 is equal to also 2. Then again we find the difference between the next two terms, that is T4 minus T3. Okay. Then we put the value of T4 is 8, T3 is 6, and we take the difference, it is again 2. See, for in first, the difference of first two consecutive term is 2. The next consecutive terms is also 2. Means here common difference, here the difference between the two consecutive terms, the difference between the two consecutive terms is constant, is constant. Okay. Difference is constant. Therefore, given sequence is an AP. Therefore, given sequence is an AP. See again, what is question given here? Which of the following sequence are AP? We state here given sequence is AP. If they are AP, then find common difference. Okay. So here again we write here common difference is, common difference is. What do we find here common difference? See, here is given 2, 2, 2, the difference is constant. So we write here common difference is 2. Okay. All of you understood this example? Yeah. Okay. Then we go next for the next example. See, we are taking second example. That is 2, 5 upon 2, 3 and 7 upon 3. Then again we here consider the terms as T1 is equal to 2, T2 is equal to 5 upon 2, okay, T3 is equal to 3 and T4 is equal to 7 upon 3. Okay. Means in this question, first we state which is a T1, T2, T3, T4. Why we are taking this? Because we have to find the difference. Then we use the formula for difference, that is D is equal to Tn plus 1 minus Tn. Okay. Then we find the D for the first one, that is T is equal to T2 minus T1. Okay, T2 second term is 5 upon 2 minus T1 is 2. Okay, see in this example there is a subtraction of fraction number with the 2. In this subtraction we are taking here 1 as the denominator of 2. Okay, see we subtract this fraction. When we subtract, when the denominator is a constant, in given fraction here denominator is not equal, so we doing the cross multiplication, means 5 ones are 5 minus 2 twos are 4. upon 2. Okay, means the difference between them is 1 upon 2. Okay, 1 upon 2. Then we find next one, that is D is equal to, we are taking difference of next two consecutive terms, that is T3 minus T2. Okay, then we put the value. See here, T3 is equal to 3 minus T2 is equal to 5 upon 2. Okay, again see 3 minus 5 upon 2. So we are taking here again denominator as 1. Then we are doing cross multiplication. 6 minus 5 upon 2, and the subtraction is 1 upon 2. Okay, means for the second time we find here difference is 1 upon 2. For first time we find the difference here 1 upon 2. Okay, again we take the difference between the next two consecutive terms, that is equal to, yes, yes, tell me now what is it. Okay, correct. Now it is T4 minus T3. Okay, we are taking the next terms. Then we put T4 is here 7 upon 3 minus 3. Okay, we are doing same here. We are taking cross multiplication here, which is the next term, that is T4 minus T3, 7 upon 3 minus 3. Okay, then we do here, see 7 minus 9 upon 3. Okay, see what is here subtraction, that is minus 2 upon 3, minus 2 upon 3. See what is the first difference obtained between the first two consecutive terms, it is 1 upon 2. Okay, then we find the difference between next term, that is 1 upon 2. Okay, here we have to take as here 1 upon 3, it is not equal. Okay, but here is one little mistake, that the fourth term is not here 7 upon 2, it is 7 upon 2 is here. Okay, then we take here 7 upon 2, means here we write 2. Okay, see now I am taking here again it 7 minus 2 threes are 6 upon 2. Okay, that is equal to 1 upon 2. See, again here difference is 1 upon 2. Means if we find here difference is constant. So here we write the difference between each consecutive terms, each consecutive terms is constant, is constant. Okay, difference is constant. Therefore, given sequence is an AP. So we write here, therefore, given sequence is an AP. Is an AP. Okay. Given sequence AP आहे. आता next question काय आहे त्याच्यामध्ये? If it is AP, then find common difference. Means again here we find common difference. Here, therefore, we write here common difference is equal to, see now what is common difference for the given example. Common difference D is equal to 1 upon 2. Okay, all of you understood this example. If you want, then you take the screenshot. Okay, then we go to the next example. See, negative 10, negative 6, negative 2, 2. See then, the given sequence is here negative 10, negative 6, negative 2, 2. What is the meaning of this? In the given sequence, the terms are arranged in ascending order. Okay, ascending order means here any number is added here. So we find here which number is added, means we find the difference between the two consecutive terms. Question is saying that is we have to find that is given sequence is AP or not. Okay. So first again we consider the all terms as T1, T2, T3. Okay. T1 is equal to negative 10, T2 is equal to negative 6, T3 is equal to negative 2, and T4 is equal to 2. T4 is equal to 2. Okay. Then we find the common difference. Okay. We find here D. What is the formula for D? It is D is equal to Tn plus 1 minus Tn. Okay. For first two consecutive terms, we find here D is equal to T2 minus T1. Okay. Means first we find the difference between the first two consecutive terms. T2 is negative 6 minus negative 10 and T1 is negative 10. Okay. Means negative 6, again here negative multiplication of two negative sign, it becomes positive. Okay. Means negative into negative is positive. Here positive means we get it here negative 6 means minus 6 plus 10. Both have different sign. Okay. If both have different sign, then we do subtraction. Subtract 6 from 10, that is equal to 4, and give the sign of bigger number. Here is bigger number 10 and its sign is plus. So we don't take here plus sign. Means we see that the difference between the first two consecutive terms is a 4 here. Okay. Again we find the difference between the next two consecutive terms. That is T3 minus T2. We put the values, that is negative 2 minus, what is T2 here? See again, it is again here negative 6. Okay. Means negative 2, negative positive 6. Again here both have different signs. So here we do subtraction and that subtraction is 4. Okay. Then we find next, that is D is equal to T4 minus T3. We put the values. What is T4 here? That is equal to 2. 2 minus negative 2. Okay. 2 as it is we taken here. Minus minus plus into 2 means both have here same sign. Nothing sign is here for these two, means here is a plus. So here we do addition. Addition is 4. Means we find common difference for first one is 4. For second two consecutive terms is again 4. For third one is 4. Means common difference is here constant. So we write here again, here the difference between each two consecutive terms is constant. Is constant. Okay. Therefore, given sequence is an AP, means arithmetic progression. Okay. Arithmetic progression is here. If it is arithmetic progression, then we have to find common difference. So again we write here, therefore common difference is, therefore common difference, that is equal to D, which is equal to here 4. Okay. All of you understood this example? समजलंय का सगळ्यांना हे? See. Then we are taking fourth example. See. प्रत्येक एक्झाम्पल मध्ये थोडा थोडा बदल आहे. फर्स्ट एक्झाम्पल सिंपल होतं, सेकंड एक्झाम्पल मध्ये फ्रॅक्शन आला, थर्ड एक्झाम्पल मध्ये निगेटिव्ह नंबर्स आले, आता फोर्थ एक्झाम्पल मध्ये डेसिमल पॉइंट आला. ओके. मीन्स द नंबर्स आर प्रेझेंट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ डेसिमल. आता इथं आपल्याला प्रूफ करायचं आहे, इट इज एपी or not. Given sequence is AP or not. So we do the same process, means first we consider here the given terms. Okay. Consider T1 is equal to 0.3, T2 is equal to 0.33, T3 is equal to 0.333. Okay, and so on is given here. So first we find here, that is D, that is the common difference, that is equal to Tn plus 1 minus Tn. Okay. Then we take the difference between two consecutive terms. First two consecutive terms, that is T2 minus T1. See here, T2 is 0.33 minus 0.3. Okay. What is the subtraction here? That is 0.03. Okay. How we subtract it? See now. I am taking here doing rough work for solving the subtraction. We have to subtract 0.33 minus 0.3. Okay. Nothing digit is here, so we take here 0. 3 minus 0 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. Decimal point as it is, means the difference between the first two consecutive term is 0.03. Okay. Then we find next one, that is D is equal to T3 minus T2. Okay. T3 is here 0.333 minus 0.33. Okay. Again here we are taking subtraction, means 0 minus 333 minus 0.33. Okay. Nothing is digit here, so we take 0. 3 minus 0 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. We take decimal point as it is. Means the difference between the next two consecutive terms is 0.003. See, the first difference is 0.03. Second common difference is here 0.003. Means in given example, here the difference between two consecutive terms is not constant. Okay. So we write here the difference between any two consecutive terms is not constant. Is not constant. Okay, nothing is constant here. So therefore, given sequence is not an AP. Given sequence is not an AP, means given sequence is not an arithmetic progression. Okay. If it is arithmetic progression, then we have to find common difference. Okay. It is not arithmetic progression, so we here can't find the common difference, because common difference is nothing constant. So it is not common. Okay. Means we solve only just like this. That is, given sequence is not an AP. Okay. Now we take next fifth example. See again. 0, negative 4, negative 8, negative 12. So here we consider T1 is equal to 0, T2 is equal to negative 4, T3 is equal to negative 8, T4 is equal to negative 12. Okay. Then we find D to state it is AP or not. That is equal to T n plus 1 minus T n. Okay. Then we take the difference between first two terms, that is T2 minus T1. Okay. Minus 4 minus 0, which is equal to minus 4. Then we find D is equal to T3 minus T2. Again we put the value of T3 is negative 8 minus T2 is negative 4. Means negative 8 minus into minus is plus 4. Okay. Means subtraction between the two number, both have different sign, means subtraction is 4 and due the sign of bigger number is negative. Okay. Again we find D for the next, that is T4 minus T3 terms. Okay. T4 is negative 12 minus negative 8. Okay. Negative 12 plus 8, that is equal to negative 4. See here, the common difference for first one is a negative 4, second one is also negative 4, or third one is also negative 4. So here we write here difference between any two consecutive terms, any two consecutive terms is constant, is constant. Therefore, given sequence is an AP. Okay. Therefore, again we write here common difference is equal to negative 4. This is our final answer. Okay. Okay. Then we see example number 6 from question first. Okay. See here. The numbers are negative 1 upon 5, negative 1 upon 5, negative 1 upon 5, and so on. Okay. From given example, we consider here T1 is equal to negative 1 upon 5, T2 is equal to negative 1 upon 5, T3 is equal to negative 1 upon 5. Okay. Then we write formula for difference, that is Tn plus 1 minus Tn. Okay. Then we find D, that is T2 minus T1. Okay. Second term is negative 1 upon 5 minus negative 1 upon 5. First term is also negative 1 upon 5. Okay. Then we are taking here minus 1 upon 5. This minus minus become plus 1 upon 5. See, addition of two opposite number, and this addition is 0. Okay. Again we find D is equal to T3 minus T2. We put minus 1 upon 5 minus again 1 upon 5, which is equal to same minus 1 upon 5 minus minus plus 1 upon 5, which is equal to 0. Okay. Three terms are given, means we find here two difference, and both difference are here 0, means it is constant. So here we write here difference between any two consecutive terms, is constant, okay. Therefore, given sequence is an AP. Okay. Given sequence is an AP. जे दिलेला सिक्वेन्स AP आहे. का AP आहे? The common difference constant आहे. And it is AP, then we find common difference. जर AP असेल तर common difference काढायचा आहे. Okay. For next we write here common difference is equal to 0. Okay. Okay. Then we see last example from question number first. It is too much complicated. It is a present in the form of surds. Okay. We see surds in the last standard, means in last year, that is in 9th standard. First we see here 1, here is second one, third and fourth. 4 terms are given. Okay. So here we consider the 4 terms. Consider T1 is equal to 3. T2 is equal to 3 plus root 2. Okay. T3 is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2, and T4 which is equal to 3 plus 3 root 2. Okay. We have to state that here given sequence is AP or not. For such questions, we find here difference between the two consecutive terms, that is equal to T n plus 1 minus T n. Okay. Then we find difference between these first two consecutive terms. So we are taking here T2 minus T1. All of you see carefully. What is T2 here? That is 3 plus root 2. Okay. Minus T1 is 3. Okay. Then 3 plus root 2 minus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 get cancelled. And for the first two consecutive number, common difference is 2. Okay. Then we take second. That is consecutive term. Difference between two next terms. That is T3 minus T2. Okay. T3. See here. What is T3? T3 is 3 plus 2 root 2 minus T2. T2 is 3 plus root 2. Okay. Then we solve this bracket, means 3 plus 2 root 2 minus 3. Here we multiply by this minus 2 plus, means minus into plus is minus root. Okay. Again here minus 3 plus 3 cancel, and the subtraction of 2 root 2 minus root 2 is equal to root 2. Okay. Means for the next two terms we find common difference is here negate root 2. Okay. Then we are taking the difference between the last given, that is two terms, that is D is equal to T4 minus T3. We take T4. T4 is 3 plus 3 root 2. Okay. Minus T3 is 3 plus 2 root 2. Okay. Then again we simplify this. Means 3 plus 3 root 2. Subtraction is here. In subtraction we change the sign of that terms present in second polynomial. Okay. Means here is minus 3 and here is minus 2 root 2. Again it is minus 3 plus 3 cancel, and 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2, that is equal to root 2. Okay. Means common difference for the next two consecutive term is negative root 2. See here it is root 2 root 2 root 2. Means we see here the difference between any two consecutive term is here root 2 and it is constant. So below that we write here the difference between two consecutive terms, any two consecutive terms. Okay. Any two consecutive terms is constant. Difference is constant means it is an AP. So we write here given sequence is an AP. Given sequence is an AP. Okay. AP means, see next question, what is that? We have to find here common difference. So here we write only a common difference is equal to common difference is equal to root 2. Okay, all of you understood this? Question number first. Here we solve totally all examples which are given in our textbook. Okay. Now we take question number 2 from practice set 3.1. Okay. Write an AP whose first term A is given and the common difference, that is D, is also given. Okay. See, A is given and common difference is also given. Then A is equal to 10 and D is equal to 5. we have to write AP. Okay. If such questions are asking, then we take this A. A is equal to first term. So here we write T1 is equal to A, which is equal to 10. Then we have to find the next terms in an AP. Okay. Means here we find up to 4 terms. If such question is asking, then we find 4 terms. Then here T1 is 10. Then we find T2. For T2, we write here T1 plus D. Okay. T1 that is equal to 10. 10 plus common difference is given here 5. 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. Means second term is 15. Then we find T3 which is equal to T2 plus D. T2 is 15. 15 plus 5 that is equal to 20. Okay. Then we find T4 is equal to T3 plus D. Okay. And T3 is 20. 20 plus 5 which is equal to 25. Means first term is 10, second term is 15, third term is 20 and fourth term is 25. What is question given here? Write an AP. So here we write an AP is 10, 15, 20, 25 and here we write dash 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 means it is so on. Okay. This question is asking for 2 marks or 1 mark. If example is too much complicated, then it is asking for 2 marks. Okay. See, A is given, D is given. We take the first example. All of you understood this? Then we take second example. See here. A is equal to -3 and D is equal to 0. We see in the theory part, common difference may be positive, may be negative or may be 0. Okay. So here to find an AP, first we write first term T1 is equal to A which is equal to -3. Okay. Then we find second term. How we find second term? That is T2 is equal to T1 plus D. T1 is -3 and common difference is 0. Means -3 plus 0 that is equal to -3. Then we find T3 that is T2 plus D. We find here T2 is -3. Common difference is again here 0. Means again we get it here -3. Then we find T4 is equal to T3 plus D. Means -3 plus 0 is equal to -3. बघा इथे प्रत्येक स्टेप मध्ये डिफरन्स कॉमन डिफरन्स 0 आहे त्यामुळे T1 हा -3 आला T2 सुद्धा -3 आला T4 ही -3 आला आणि T4 देखील -3 आला. ओके. आपल्याला क्वेश्चन काय आहे? राईट अँड AP. आपल्याला AP फाइंड आउट करायचं आहे. सो वी राईट बिलो हिअर अँड AP is -3, -3, -3, -3 dash dash dash. Means we here find up to 4 terms, first 4 terms to write an AP. Okay. Then we take example number 3. See, A is equal to -7, D is equal to 1 upon 2. Means common difference is present in the form of fractions. Okay. If your addition, subtraction of fraction number, you can do it easily, then you can solve it easily. Okay. What is question? Write an AP. So as usual we write here first term that is T1. T1 is equal to -7. Okay. Then we find T2. T2 is equal to T1 plus D. T1 is given. T1 means A. A is here negative 7 plus common difference is 1 upon 2. Again here is one number present is integer and second one is a fraction. So we take the denominator of integer as here 1. It is not equal. So again we do here cross multiplication. 7 twos are negative 14. 1 ones are 1 upon 2 ones are 2. Means negative 14 upon 2 which is equal to negative 7. Okay. The second term is here again. Wait now. Wait. Here is subtraction. We have to do subtraction. Means negative 14 plus 1 which is equal to negative 13 upon 2. Means negative 13 is not divisible by 2. Therefore, T2 is equal to negative 13 upon 2. We put as it is here. Then we find T3 is equal to T2 plus D. Second term, we find it here, which is equal to negative 13 upon 2. Okay. Negative 13 upon 2 means we take here T2 is equal to negative 13 upon 2 plus common difference is 1 upon 2 means we write here and denominator is equal means negative 13 plus 1 is equal to upon 2. Both have different sign means 13 minus 1 is minus 12 upon 2 which is equal to negative 6. Okay. Means third term for the given AP is negative 6. Then we find fourth term. That is T4 is equal to T3 plus D. Okay. We find here T3. T3 is negative 6. Okay. So we take here negative 6 plus 1 upon 2. Again we are doing here cross multiplication. That is equal to negative 12 plus 1 upon 2 ones are 2. Means it is equal to negative 12 plus 1 means negative 11 upon 2 which is equal to T4. Okay. See what is question, that is we have to write an AP means we have to write an AP means we find the first four terms. So here we write an AP is, what is first term, that is negative 7. See second term negative 13 upon 2. Third term negative 6. Fourth term negative 11 upon 2 dash dash dash. Okay. We write these terms in the form of fractions or again we write the answer as here an AP is negative 7. Here we divide this negative 13 by 2 means here it is negative 6.5. Then we take negative 6 as it is and we change this 11 upon 2 in the form of fraction, that is negative 5.5 dash dash dash. Okay. All of you understood this? A is given, D is given, then we have to write AP. Okay. Then we take example number 4. It is present. See, प्रत्येक एक्झाम्पल मध्ये थोडा थोडा डिफरन्स आहे. म्हणजे जेणेकरून तुम्ही जर हे प्रॅक्टिस केले आणि एक्झामला कुठलंही प्रकारचं एक्झाम्पल जर आलं तर तुम्हाला ते व्यवस्थित सॉल्व्ह करता येईल. आता इथं दिलेलं आहे ए हा निगेटिव्ह 1.25 आहे आणि कॉमन डिफरन्स आहे 3. क्वेश्चन सेम आहे. आपल्याला एपी फाइंड आउट करायचा आहे. म्हणजेच आपल्याला पहिले फर्स्ट किमान फर्स्ट 4 टर्म्स फाइंड आउट करायचे आहेत. We have to find at least first 4 terms. Okay. Then here we write T1 which is equal to A which is equal to negative 1.25. Okay. Then we find T2 is equal to T1 plus D. T1 is negative 1.25. Common difference is 3. We have to do here subtraction. See again, I am taking here some space to do the rough work. Means here greater number is 3 and the second number is present in the form of decimal. So instead of 3 I am taking here 3.00 minus 1.25. Okay. 0 means we are taking here 10 minus 5 is a 5. We give here carry means here is a 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. We again give here carry means 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Okay. Means the difference between these two numbers is 1.75. Give the sign of bigger number. Bigger number is 3 and here sign is plus. So the answer is positive. The second term for the given AP is 1.75. Then we find third term that is equal to T2 plus D. Okay. Second term we find it here. Second term is 1.75. Okay. Then we are taking here 1.75 plus D is minus 1.25. Sorry, common difference is here 3. Okay. Means we take it here. That is 1.75 plus 3. Then we are doing addition. Both have here same sign. Okay. Then what is addition between them? Again we do here addition. It is 1.75 plus only 3 is there. Means 3 points we are taking 0, 0. Means 5, 7 and 3 plus 1 is a 4. Means second term is 4.75. Okay. Then we are finding here fourth term that is equal to T3 plus D. Third term is 4.75 and common difference is here 3. Then the addition of both one is 7.75. Okay. Then below that we write here an AP is. What is that? First term is negative 1.25. Second term is 1.75. Third term is 4.75 and fourth term is 7.75 and this is our final answer. Okay, we find here at least 4 terms. All of you understood this? Then we are taking next example. Question is the same but we are changing the numbers only. A is equal to 6 and D is equal to negative 3. Difference is negative. Okay. So as usual we write first term. T1 is equal to A is equal to 6. Okay. T2 is equal to T1 plus D. T1 is 6 plus minus 3 means 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. Okay. Then we find T3 is equal to T2 plus D. What is T2? T2 is 3. 3 plus minus 3 because difference is negative 3 means 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay. Then we find T4 which is equal to T3 plus D. What is T3 here? T3 is 0 plus difference is negative 4, negative 3 means 0 minus 3 is equal to minus 3 means first term of an AP is 6, second term of an AP is 3, third term is 0 and fourth term is negative 4, negative 3. Okay. So here we write an AP is 6, 3, 0, negative 3, dash dash dash. Okay, all of you understood this example? Okay, now we take it here. First, the 5 examples of question number 2. Now we start last question from the practice set 3.1. Okay, find the first term and the common difference for each of an AP. Right here, find the first term. Find the first term and common difference for each of the following AP. Okay, we have the sequence is given. AP is given for given example. And AP means arithmetic progression is 5, 1, -3, -7, dash dash dash. Okay. Then here we find that is first term. Then here that is first term is equal to 8, which is equal to 5. Okay, means because here first term is given as a 5, so we directly write T1, that is A, is equal to 5. Then we find common difference. See what is the next question? Then we have to find common difference. So here we find common difference, that is D. How we find D here? The formula for the D is Tn plus 1 minus Tn. Okay, then we write here D is equal to T2 minus T1. Second term is here 2, means here we consider T1 is equal to 5, T2 is equal to 1, T3 is equal to -3, and T4 is equal to -7. To understand which terms are given in which place, we write here T1, T2, T3, T4. Okay. Then here we find difference, that is T2 minus T1. Second term is 1. Okay. Second term is 1. Okay. Minus T1 is a 5. Means 1 minus 5 is equal to -4. Is equal to -4. Then again we find D is equal to T3 minus T2. T3 is -3, minus T2 is 1. Both have same sign. So here we do addition and do the sign of bigger number. Okay. Then again we take here T4 minus T3. T4 is -7 minus T3 is -3. Okay. -7, negative, +3 means answer is -4. Okay. So below that we write our final answer, that is the first term is equal to, what is that first term? See here 5. Okay. And common difference, it is an AP, means difference is common here. Okay, but we verify that the common difference is here same. So below that we write common difference is equal to -4. This is our final answer. We have to make such a box for the final answer. Okay. Then we are taking next example from the same question. See now. Question is saying, that is find the first term and the common difference for an AP. Okay. Here we write T1 is equal to 0.6, T2 is equal to 0.9, T3 is equal to 1.2, T4 is equal to 1.5. Okay. The question is that find the first term. So here we write first term, that is equal to T1, which is equal to 0.6. Okay. The next question is find the common difference. How we find common difference? That is D is equal to T n plus 1 minus Tn. Okay. Then we find the difference between the two consecutive terms. That is first two consecutive term is T2 minus T1. T2 is a 0.9 minus 0.6, which is equal to 0.3. Okay. Again, we find the difference between the next two consecutive terms, that is T3 minus T2. What is T3 here? It is 1.2 minus T2 is 0.9. Again, we do subtraction. Subtraction is 0.3. Then we find the difference between the next two terms, that is T4 minus T3. 1.5 minus 1.2, which is equal to again 0.3. What is question? Find first term, okay, and common difference. So below that we write first term is equal to 0.6, and then we write common difference is equal to 0.3. Okay, then we make a box for the final answer. All of you understood? Then see, the sequence, the AP is present in the form of fraction. Okay, we have to write first term and common difference for the given sequence. First term and common difference. Okay, so we write here T1 is equal to 1 upon 4. T2 is equal to 3 upon 4. What is T3? See now, which is equal to 5 upon 4, and T4 is equal to 7 upon 4. Okay. Then we write first term, which is asked in the question, find first term. So here we write first term, which is equal to T1 is equal to 1 upon 4. Okay. Then we have to find difference. So we write the formula for the difference is D is equal to Tn plus 1 minus Tn. Okay. Means difference for the first two consecutive terms, that is T2 minus T1. 3 upon 4 minus 1 upon 4. Denominator is equal, so we write here 4 as it is, and 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay, 2 upon 4 means 1 upon 2. Then we find the difference between the next terms, which are equal to here T3 minus T2. What is T3? T3 is 5 upon 4 minus 3 upon 4. Denominator is equal. Then we do the subtraction in the numerator, which is equal to 2. And again that fraction is present in reduced form as 1 upon 2. And then we find here D is equal to T4 minus T3. Okay, fourth term is 7 upon 4 minus 5 upon 4, which is equal to 2 upon 4, that is equal to 1 upon 2. Okay, then we write final answer as first term is equal to 1 upon 4. Okay, and common difference which is given here, we find the consecutive difference between the two consecutive terms, which is equal to 1 upon 2. Okay, this is our final answer. So we'll make a box for the final answer. Okay, all of you understood this example? Yeah. Okay, then on that practice set, I'm giving you some additional problems which is based on the practice set 3.1. Some examples are asking in the board exam. Okay, see now. The example number 3 and an example number 4 is asked in March 14 and July 15, and fourth one is asked in March 14 and 15. Okay. If you want this, then you have to take the screenshot of this slide. Then see again. The second question, the first term and the common difference D are given below. Then find first four terms. Okay. A is given, D is given. It is asked in October 14. Next example is A is equal to 11, D is equal to negative 2. This question is asked in March 16. Okay. And I am giving you another two examples for the practice. If you want this screenshot, then take it now. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Okay. कृपया चॅनल सबस्क्राईब करा. प्रत्येक आमच्या चॅनलच्या खाली हे सबस्क्राईबचं साईन आहे. तुम्हाला जर आमचा व्हिडिओ आवडला असेल तर तुम्ही तो सबस्क्राईब जरूर करा. तिथे आहे पहा सबस्क्राईब आणि बेल आयकॉन जो आहे त्याच्यावर तुम्हाला क्लिक करा. ओके. थँक्यू अगेन.